Hey everybody, this is Anka of AGblend13 back with a new painting video. Starting out, this is sheet aluminum that has been hand shaped by my design partner Japri into this sculptural cat face design, and we use a metal bonding primer on it so I can work on it with acrylic paints. And I am underway. This is part of my Tattoo Cats series, and her name is Baby. I painted her last year, 2025. That's right, I'm catching up on my videos here. And she is the second of my development of the cat faces that they're starting to hold props in their mouths. And you're going to see this as I continue posting the videos, or if you've been following along on social media where I've been posting all the pieces for my shows for months now, is adding a new layer of depth and action to the pieces by having them hold something in their mouths. And so the first one was Firecracker, and he was painted for the summer group show at La Luz de Jesus Gallery that they do every year called Everything But the Kitchen Sink. And I just had this funny picture in my mind of a cat kind of holding a firecracker in its mouth, kind of like a cigar, like a cartoon character, like how they chomp on a cigar, or like Bugs Bunny with their carrot, right? That's kind of supposed to mimic a cigar as well. And just, I love the idea of having a firework or firecracker. And so here, this is the cherry bomb style. And it's just something so funny to me about, right, the danger and the sass, and I can see a cat just grabbing a firework and running off with it. Like they can be so unpredictable, but because it's a painting, there's also no danger involved. And it's also very, very fun to paint the expression on the cat's face, having their eyes kind of squinting in this half snarl. Painting the sparks and the glow of a firework is very, very cool. And so there's a lot to enjoy about it. But first, I have to establish all the fur. So really, I established the body of the firework there. But then that has to just go off to the side while I finish everything else first. So this is one of the blue tattoo cat faces. I do different color schemes. Some of them have multiple colors, but kind of I think one that has gotten sort of the best response, and to me has kind of a special quality to it, are the blue ones, because I think it covers a few different interesting concepts or themes that really flow together with this. So first off, it is very much inspired by Delftware, which is a style of ceramic painting, and you'll see it on antiques and very kind of traditional regular things, right? It's like charming pastoral scenes on a decorative plate or on decorative tiles or on a vase or a jug. Like, it could be homey items as well, but there's something just very classic about it and almost refined and elegant. The next factor of the blue cat faces is kind of mimicking that style of old-timey tattoos where they get kind of a blue cast to them, right? They all used to be kind of just one color, and they were just thinking of like sailors or servicemen with their kind of primitive tattoos that get this blue cast to them. And so I think combining those two elements is what really makes the blue cat faces so compelling. And I like that mix of this kind of beautiful, dreamy style where you just expect to see flowers and trees and plants, and then but it's tattoos and it's on a cat and they're snarling, and it's just, there's a depth to it that's really fun. So here we go. The fur is done, and that's when I can really get into the layering. So this is fun. Also because it adds action to the scene. It's not just a pose of like looking cute or looking pretty. It's something frozen in a moment of time but that you know that there's action, because there's a finite fuse. There's a finite moment where a cat's going to be carrying something in its mouth. There's a finite, just a flash of time that you can see the sparks flying. And it's so fun to paint. And I did continue this series for my first ever solo show that was at La Luz de Jesus Gallery in Los Angeles this past February 2026. And so stay tuned for more videos, because I painted a lot of cats and they are all amazing. But that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.